Umar Nurmagomedov has gone home crying and full of excuses, but at least Islam dominated. Before I get into the fallout of UFC 311, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe as I have brand new videos every single week. So let's start from top to bottom. In the main event, Islam Makhachev submitted Moicano in the first round with 50 seconds left on the clock. But did we really expect anything else? It did look like Moicano dropped Islam early, and I can't lie, I got incredibly excited. Imagine if Moicano managed to get it done, but it turned out Islam just slipped. Islam took down Moicano and choked him out with ease in dominating fashion. It's disappointing for Moicano, of course. I was really rooting for him as I love a big upset, but we all knew he'd never be champion, but I hope he got paid well. Now we go from one Dagestani dominating to another getting dominated. Merab Dvalishvili defeated Umar Nurmagomedov by decision. Umar gave a fantastic showing in the first two rounds. His grappling defense was top notch and his striking was great, and he caught Merab as he was going backwards, but the tides turned incredibly quickly. In the third round, Merab turned up the pressure. Umar looked exhausted in these championship rounds and showed his lack of experience. The cardio management was nice and day. Merab took over and dominated to get the decision win, and that's the big issue with Umar getting this undeserved title shot. He wasn't ready to be there yet, but I'm confident Umar will be champion one day, but today was not his day. But I'll tell you what, it was nice to see the Dagestanis finally be knocked off their pedestal. Umar was full of excuses after this fight, claiming that he didn't lose and that he broke his hand, whereas let's not forget Merab has an infected leg and injured his back in training and was clearly pressured to take this fight. Even a compromised Merab dominated Umar. Then we move on to one of the most exciting fights of the night. Yuri Prochazka KO'd Jamal Hill in the third round. This was a fun back and forth fight. Yuri dropping Hill in the first round and almost dropping him again right at the end of the round. Hill recovered well though and really pulled it back in the second, though this did become a competition of the eye pokes, both fouling each other, but Yuri came off much worse. I was worried when the doctor came in that the fight might have ended there and then, but luckily not. They were fairly even going into the third, but Yuri was too unpredictable and caught Hill with a big right and chased down the finish. What's interesting is Yuri's style is so wild and gives him a lot of success, but it's what makes him so vulnerable to someone like Alex Pereira. I'm not sure what happens next, but it doesn't seem like Yuri will be getting a title shot anytime soon. Though someone who might be getting a title shot soon is Jailton Almeida, who KO'd Spivak in the first round. This was a clash of the heavyweights, and heavyweight bouts are always fun to watch. This one-round fight was action-packed, swapping positions, reversing each other, and a big KO. It'd have everything you wanted in a fight. But what surprised me the most is how Spivak took Almeida down and out-muscled him during the grappling exchanges. Jailton will probably get a title shot within a year or so, but I don't think he'll ever hold the heavyweight title. He's unfortunately just not big enough. He can have some success in this division for sure, and I think he can probably beat Cyril Gane, but imagine him fighting Aspinall. Not a chance. If Jailton cut down the weight and went down to 205, I think he could be a real problem there and even a world champion. Opening up the card, former one champion Derrida faced off against Kevin Holland. He had this in the bag and I knew he would. Holland's grappling just is not good enough and he was choked out in the first round. Derrida just outclassed him, but I'm not sure Derrida goes too much further in the UFC and this might be his peak. UFC 311 was a fantastic card and a great pay-per-view to open up the year. I hope this is a sign of things to come and we keep getting fantastic fights. Thank you everyone for watching. If you can like, comment and subscribe, it really does help the channel out.